woke up, went to work, and came to the realization that evening it had been better if you just hadn't gone out of the house. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I'm feeling right now. Well guys, we're attempting something stupid. Well guys, today's the day. We're hoping to get the rest of our corn off. We're taking the rest straight to the elevator. So we got the big tractor on here today. Dad's already started combining. Let's get into the video, guys. All right, we're hauling our first load. Hopefully this will go a bit quicker. We got a fair bit to do here yet, so it's supposed to rain late afternoon, so I guess we'll see how it goes here. Load number one.
Load number one?
Load number one.
The first one here?
Sure looks like it.
Your grandma, grandpa, grandma, grandpa.
Load number two, here we go.
Load number two? No, number two. What is that?
Here, taking a sample of corn. Load number three. Load number four. And it's starting to rain. So this building here, they're going to build a huge wood furnace, aka all the logs, and it's going to assist with them for drying their crops. Pretty insane, actually. Looks like we're going to have to wait. Yep, I think that's gonna pretty soon wrap it up, unfortunately. That is still combining now, but it's not gonna be long. Kind of doubt he'll get all the wagons full that I'm bringing back here, we'll see. So I'm gonna just take him to the field. Dad's truck's in the field. We're gonna take Dad's truck, go home, unload the dryer. We still got corn in the dryer that I was drying this morning, so we wanna get that in the bin. And yeah, we'll see how much we get combined here, and then we'll probably just take it home to dry it as well. See how it goes here. We are unloading the last of the dry corn. It's raining a little bit. Doing corn and drying corn is one of those things. It can be a beautiful day, everything can be clean, and then in 5 minutes, everything can be absolutely filthy as soon as it's done. That's kind of where we're at now, but get this done and we'll see when we can finish up the rest of it. I'm really glad for the push I did yesterday and last night. That bin should have about 80 ton in it when we get all this in. Alright, we just came back to grab the wagons and the tractor. We're taking them home. 2 of them have corn in, 1 doesn't, but we're taking them all home. I believe there's enough for a batch full. Oh, it's just a nasty day out now. Nasty, nasty. And the reason we're taking the empty wagon home is because we've had some issues around the area with theft. and we don't want that. So good morning, guys. First of all, miserable day, but the rain has let off a bit. It was actually kind of sleeting before. We got 2 calves in here from the neighbor. If we can open this. Come on.
Come on.
There we go. And we're gonna be putting them in these 2 hutches. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 calves that we're gonna take down to my place and wean them. So that'll only leave 2 calves in the hutches then. Well, this pen's full now. We brought 10 calves down. We're gonna bed them up, both sides, get them all fed. Okay, well, we got lunch done. We got the calves all happy and dry and fed. It is turning into a very cold, windy day, but we got a milk here. It's 2:30 now, so we got a milk in 2 hours. We're gonna head over to the dairy farm, see what we can find to do there, and go from there. Okay, we just did a bit of an equipment shuffle. Got the combine in the end of the heifer barn here. Got the big tractor over in the driving shed. Then we can shut all the doors. We're supposed to get some nasty weather, so you know how it is if doors are open. Snow will blow in if it gets super snowy, so I don't know exactly what the weather's gonna do here, but we wanted to be prepared. So we have more trouble in paradise today, and I'm not even talking about the snow. This tractor is not starting, which has been an issue for us ongoing here. We think we know the issue. We believe it's a crankshaft sensor according to the alarm that's coming up, and it's not telling it to give the right fuel. So we've had an issue starting it once before, and now this morning again. So Dad is on his way to pick it up. We're trying to get it started here in the meantime, but I'm not sure we're gonna have luck until he gets back. Well, guys, we're attempting something stupid. We want to haul a few loads of manure in this, get a little bit of manure out. Was hoping to start this morning and had a lot of issues with a lot of different things. Our mixer tractor stopped working, which we know the issue before that it has, and then the pump wasn't working right. So Dad's stirring right now. We finally got the manure spreader hooked on. It's like 4:30. We're gonna get started here. Not fun. Not fun. Supposed to stop snowing in a little bit here, but right now it's feeling a little hopeless. Luckily I got the lights of the heifer barn over there to guide me, because that's all I got. Nothing pleasant about this job tonight, but what do you do? Well, the snow has somewhat subsided, so that's good. I think we're gonna have close to enough storage. I just wanted to get a little out. I didn't want to risk it. It's just close enough, so I'm just putting it on the one field here, putting it on fairly thin. Probably not sure how much it'll take out of this small pit down here, and then tomorrow we'll pump the rest of this up to our big pit, and then I think we should have lots of storage. Okay, so we got about 120,000 gallons out. It's not a lot, but according to my calculations, that should be enough to get us by for the winter. We're at the end of November here, so yeah, we should have lots of storage now, or enough anyway. We probably would have had enough anyway, or maybe would have, but it was just a little too close for comfort. So now with that 120,000 gallons out, we'll put the rest up in the pit, and then we should almost have enough to put another one up there yet in the big pit, plus fill this up, so we should be good. Yes, we're getting a lot of snow. just gonna stop by here and check out my veal calves yet. Put a bit of peroxide in their water. Some calves currently getting weaned, so they're a little noisy. But they are looking pretty good. They think they're hungry. We're getting some snow on here. Have to look at that in the morning. Morning! We are currently pumping the rest of this manure up to the big tank. Okay, we're gonna now be unhooking this spreader and hooking onto the solid manure spreader with this tractor. I know it's kind of taboo to be hauling manure in the snow, and if I'd have a choice, I'd haul when the ground's nice and dry and everything's perfect. But I feel like if the ground's not frozen, it's better because it will soak into the ground better. Versus if the ground's frozen, it's just more likely to run off. But I'm sure you guys will tell me if I'm wrong. Let the glow plugs go here. Just like that. Let it warm up a little bit. Okay, we're currently towing this tractor to the shop. I have something I need to do on it, and for starting it and for installing the sensor I need to install, I'd prefer to be warm. We got the solid manure spreader hooked on and ready to roll. The liquid pit here is pretty much empty. We're going to shut off the pump in a second here. And before we do that, we're going to be hooking that tractor onto the corn dryer. Trying to dry a bit if the snow dies down here. And that, my friends, is what an empty pit looks like. Alright, we're going to work on drying another batch of corn here. We got enough in the wagons. Don't want the corn to spoil. It's not snowing now, so let's try. We'll have to make some adjustments to the combine again when we start combining. There's more fines in here than I thought there were. This is our worst wagon for the corn running out of, coupled with the fact that it's been like 4 days and it is 25% moisture. Gotta do a bit of shoveling. That's alright. A little bit of shoveling never hurt anybody. Or did it? Maybe it did. I'm not exactly sure if we'll do more batches than this or not in the dryer, but if this is the last batch, this will very likely be the last load of corn this auger ever sees. Load number 1. It's getting dark. Yeah, this isn't good. I got Dad getting a chain. I'm gonna try to lift it up with the 2-point hitch at the back and get it off the road. This just broke off here. And I wonder if it just binded in there, or should I have a smaller bolt in maybe? I guess. If you guys ever woke up, went to work, and came to the realization that evening, it'd have been better if you just hadn't gone out of the house. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I'm feeling right now. Just top the dryer up. We'll get back to the manure spreader in a second. Right now I gotta go to a Christmas parade. My son is so excited for it, and you know the saying, you can't cancel Christmas. And yes, we're also trying to I almost said dry snow, which is essentially what we're doing. We're all trying to dry corn in a snowstorm. I should have stayed in bed. Hey Clyde, are you excited for the parade?
Yeah.
We are going to see a parade in our local town here. Look where we are. We're gonna cappuccino, capping off the night. And I still got a ton of work to do when we get back, and I'm gonna show you everything involved in the manure spreader. And we got a batch of corn in the dryer, so the night is not over. Okay, so what happened here is this hitch essentially broke off like that. So you can see it should just go together like this, and I think the issue is I put this thick bolt in here, and it binded driving in, and then just broke it off. Guess I should have used a smaller bolt. So we towed it up in our yard here, which I wish I would have kept it a little bit more in the pasture maybe, although it is nice to be right by the shop. But we have a full load of manure, and the juices are just constantly running down here. Gonna take this off. Dad's gonna go in the morning to try to get a new piece. Some spacers that look like they've seen better days. Okay. This shield got bent up a bit, and basically I drove, I panicked. You do weird things under pressure. I kind of panicked and backed up, wasn't thinking. So I hope we didn't bend this. The shaft looks okay, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised either way. We're gonna try to cut this out here a bit and see if it goes back on. Oh, I just do want to preface that this was not because of carelessness. It was because of putting a too big bolt in, which I put it in because I'm like, well, this fits in for sure. You know, safety. The thicker the bolt, the better it should be. If it fits in, you may as well, but it's just a bit too tight, I guess, unfortunately. And there's just no play and snapped it off. I think that's what it was. Let's go see if the PDO fits on, I guess. That, my friends, is a very good view. We're gonna shut the tractor off now and see what we can get figured out tomorrow. We're just unloading the dryer for hopefully the last time. Corn seems good and dry. Okay, our last thing to do here is we're feeding the calves for the night. Then we're gonna quit. Calves are looking pretty good so far. The new ones we brought over are eating like crazy and taking off. That being said, guys, thanks for watching this episode. Not like we had planned at all, but it is what it is, and we're getting it figured out. Not ideal, but we'll be back at it in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button and you'll get notified when I post new videos. Also, if you can hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate that so much. And one more thing, if you could just share it to a friend that enjoys farming videos, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.